Everyone's made money off of this, apart from me.
No.
Hey, Dan and fucking Adam, they use it on their podcast.
On their soundboard.
Yeah. Not a fucking penny.
No. I make a wish for fucking degenerate spastics.
What happened in your childhood, bro? No, seriously, we need to talk. What the fuck is going on?
I thought my mum wiped her cunt with me sock. That's what I thought it was.
No, please tell me he's lying.
No. I swear down.
No, I'm so glad you're
what
here. I'm
the
so
actual...
glad you're here.
What the fuck? Are you lot known to social services?
The dog shit on me blazer once. I had to go in school with dog shit all over me. Fucking chaos, mate. That's why I won Tramp of the Year at school. Horrific.
What the fuck? You know what? No, you know... bruv, tell me they're winding me up, please.
Nah.
No, I got to ask the tech man because I think these two are fucking... No. He's lying, right? This is fucked up. I hope you're making it up. Please tell me no, bro, please tell me they're fucking me around.
Nah. Mate, this is the best podcast you've ever been on, isn't it?
Oh, mate, I've learned the most on this. This is the fucking best.
I'm already messing up.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck? No, I said, nah, this... I was walking out. I said, I'm walking out of this fucking place.
What's happening, everyone? Thanks for downloading Hot Water's Green Room podcast. Before we kick off with today's fantastic episode, I just want to let you know how you can support the podcast. You can join up as a YouTube member at Hot Water Comedy on YouTube. Sign up to be a podcast member for £3 a month. You get early access to the public episodes and a bonus episode each week. Not only that, you'll get access to all of the podcasts that are coming on the Hot Water Podcast Community channel. It's going to be the place to come for podcasts in the Northwest. Hope you enjoy the episode. Thank you.
Hot Water's Green Room. Hot Water's Green Room.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hot Water's Green Room podcast. With me, Tony Carroll.
Yes, Jamie Hutchinson, co-host extraordinaire. How are you doing?
Who have we got today, Jamie?
Very special guest, Mr. Kane Brown.
Yes.
Wagwan.
How are we doing, Kane?
I'm good, bro.
Yeah, good. We had a nice little chat in the green room beforehand.
Yes.
Talking shop.
Yeah, talking about the Edinburgh Festival.
Edinburgh Festival, the big fucking furore.
Yeah. I've seen that what happened today. Where didn't he publish like some 50 comedians go and see?
Oh, that's a load of fucking bollocks. Anyway,
I honestly, I'm in and out of the comedy game, but I've been doing it a long time.
Yeah.
I read through them all and hardly knew any.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Honest to God.
I knew him, but that's even
But
worse.
you're a proper comedy, like, fucking...
But what was kicking off at is, you know, the Fringe Society run the Edinburgh Fringe. Yeah. You pay like £400 to register a show to go in some shitty little brochure no one reads. And last Fringe, they had an app where it said, "What's on near me?" And it just goes, "Oh, fucking Dickie Mustard Jumpers on 6 o'clock doing an improvised play of Hamlet through dance or something shite." And that sold tickets.
Yeah.
Because it's like, "Oh, what's on near me now?" And people just take a chance on it.
Like Grindr.
Like Grindr.
Kinda. Not that
Take any old shot, yeah. Well, tell us more about Grindr, Kane, your experience. And so it's basically a really useful tool. And the Fringe site went, "Yeah, you're not having that this year, but the price is the same for your registration cost." So everyone was up in arms, basically.
Ah, well.
And we was just talking
Don't
about
catch me there anyway.
It's going on strike. I think strike would work.
I don't know. There's a lot of guys now that are doing £50 gigs for like 300 miles away.
Comedians are fucking rats, mate.
Don't you think there should be a union for comedians?
Well, I think that there should definitely be something, a bit more protection, because if we don't turn up to our job, nobody can replace us.
Yeah.
Nobody. So it's not even as if, you know, like with ticket staff at like train stations, you might have to be able to train people up or whatever.
Yeah, agency staff or something.
You can't do that with comedians. Yeah. So we do have a lot of power, but we don't use it.
That'd be good if you went to the job centre, like, sign on as an agency, went, "Yeah, you're at fucking Birmingham Glee for 20 minutes. Get gone.
Or you lose your benefits.
You've got Thursday hot water, lad. Oh, you're joking. That'd be fucking great, that, wouldn't it? We was very excited to have you on. There's a very famous clip of Kane. If you don't know Kane Brown, mate, go and check out his clips on that. It's fucking hilarious. Some of the best in the country. There's a very famous clip that does the rounds that you get.
Yeah.
Sort of, does that annoy you getting pigeonholed as one sort of
No,
thing?
it's all right. But you know what it is? Do you know when that clip was done? 10 years ago.
Was it? Yeah.
fucking
Like, that was 10 years ago. So it's like, I don't even remember it. And people are like, oh, that fucking clip. Oh! And people are reciting it word for word. Yeah. And I don't even remember it. You would be able to tell me more than
I swear to God, it's in my day-to-day.
Yeah, we spoke about it the last episode.
Yeah.
In our members exclusive, because it's not out until it's out after this, isn't it? So we could talk about.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And he was saying, and when I watched it, I was like, I must have watched it about 10 times.
Mate, you know the maddest thing with that clip, right? This was before anything really, before viral was really a thing.
Yeah.
It went viral, went to America, had like millions of views in America. They made ringtones of it.
Yeah.
Ringtones?
Yeah, they made, everyone's made money off of this, apart from me.
Oh, no.
Hey, Dan and fucking Adam, they used it on their podcast.
On their soundboard.
Yeah? Not a fucking penny.
No. You and the Crazy Frog, mate, absolutely done dirty by the ringtone. It's the Crazy Frog of the comedy scene, mate.
Do you know what I love about it though? Like, because you can just see the frustration because you're coming on to do your gig and she's just said something stupid, but I love the frustration man in your face when you're fuming, but you've got to be funny still. You know what I mean?
I was angry, man.
Yeah, I know. You just tell me, it's boss. I've done that loads of times, just lost the plot.
But what happened was that night we were actually recording. We were recording for a DVD.
Yeah.
So on the black circuit, we don't have like options for TV back then and stuff like that. So we were just like, you know what? Let's produce our own stuff, sell it, you know, on the streets or whatever. Yeah. And because we've all got a following. So
it's quite forward thinking for 10 years ago.
10 years ago,
because that's how it's going now, really.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. Yeah. But the black comedy circuit's been going for like 30 years. Yeah. So we've kind of got like a little bit of, you know, we've got our fan base, you know, we've got, if we go and do a show, we can do it at theatre rather than a little small 100-seater room or whatever. And so we're recording. It's like, at the time it was like, oh fuck, I'd only been doing comedy like 6 years then. It was like, fucking hell, DVD. It was like, fucking hell. Mate, then I come out. This bitch was like, fucking shut up.
She's going, shut up.
Oh,
you know what it was? It was like midnight at the time, and we've been there. You know, we're filming. You got to start, fucking sound. All right, we're gonna do a clap break. We're gonna do this. Do you know what I mean?
She's obviously not even. It's not being malicious. She's just fucked, isn't she? She's just bladdered, isn't she? Just went, shut up.
Yeah, she's fucked, man.
But they're the worst hecklers because there's no meaning in it. There's no.
Can't do nothing apart from what I did. Which
you just gotta go in, mate.
I don't say anymore. Go and watch the clip. It's actually so good. So
Kane
good.
Brown deals with heckler or something. It's just YouTube. That's fucking hilarious, mate. Because I'd have no patience for them heckles or anything, but I always go kind for give them a chance to shut up, and then go fucking nasty. But that was just straight. This is my moment. Fuck off. It's like you could say you had that. It's like a substitute who would come on with too much enthusiasm. It's like, I'm gonna 2-foot the cunt. Get out against the head.
It's like you know, it's quite good timing because you've obviously been recording a special with the lads to doing a DVD.
Yeah.
Like, and you know, like the pig story. Imagine if that was recorded. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have good heckle put down. I'm just thinking, you know, like sometimes in comedy, and you think over the years, you think, imagine if that was recorded back then. The beauty of hot water now, if you do hot water, most of the time it's recorded. So it's, you know, if in the future now, it's good because you need to be able to capture these moments.
You have
to.
And that's how old are you?
31.
30.
And so that's the problem is I'm at the age where it's like I didn't realise it doesn't matter how funny you are on stage sometimes in front of 100, 200 people. Unless people get to see it, it didn't happen.
Exactly.
It didn't fucking exist. So I'm like, fucking yes! We're recorded, mate. It doesn't matter.
Like Jim Jeffries getting punched on Comedy Store. Thank fuck that was recorded.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly.
I know. Probably. I think everyone's starting to get that isn't that. And obviously with social media at the moment, it's the way to go. It's in your own hands and stuff like that. But as I say, imagine back then, like I say, I've had some classics 10, 12 years ago. And
man.
You wouldn't even think, would you?
Who are you?
Yeah.
When did you start comedy then?
12 years ago. 18 I was.
Fuck.
Yeah, 18, my first gig.
I started comedy when I was older than you.
Did you? Yeah.
Oh, really?
I started comedy when I was, how old was I? 33. No, 32.
Oh, what made you bite the bullet and start?
I don't know. I've always loved comedy. I've just always loved watching comedy. I didn't even think I could do it, to be fair. Yeah. And then I just thought, a bit weird, but my dad passed away, and I just thought, you know what? I'm not fucking gonna live my life and not try something. Yeah. I thought, let me give it a try. Fuck it, this is alright, isn't it? Yeah. So I just kind of snowballed like that. It was
I always wanted to start when I was 18 and stuff, and I didn't start till I was 23, 24.
You're a fan though as well, wasn't you?
Yeah, because I was.
I've got a totally different one. I very rarely like comedy. Still now, honestly.
Who's your comedy hero?
Changes, but I'd probably say Bernie Mac.
Okay.
Only because that was the only kind of comedy I liked when I was younger. You know, and I'm talking when my dad used to watch it, and I saw I was about 12. But I never used to. I don't like the UK comedy scene. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I'm very Scouse and very.
Yeah.
So once I got into comedy and seeing the Scousers doing it, I was big up on local comedy and like Northwest comedy and stuff like that. And then when I went round and you meet new people, you obviously you have the stigma of people, don't you? Especially in comedy, but I was never really a fan. I was always in and out, always like seeing people who weren't good getting really ahead of you. Yeah. You know, through politics with obviously promoters and stuff like that. So I was always just in and out and stuff like that. But I was never really a fan of it. But until I've started doing the podcast and stuff, and I started watching. Well, we've had guests on and watching the specials, and then I've been thinking, fucking hell, actually, you know what?
Oh,
it's all right, yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Who's yours?
I love it, mate. Mine was probably, I got a Jason Manford DVD when I was like 14, 15. Yeah. So that was like a massive one. Was like, I want to actually do it. The first one I ever watched was Peter Kay live at Blackpool Tower, which is still one of the best specials of all time. Gets a bit of a bad rep now, Peter Kay.
I watched American comedy before British comedy though. It's weird, isn't it? It's so strange how you like have different things.
I liked the Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder films and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was
Eddie Murphy for me, probably.
It was later that I realised Richard Pryor was a stand-up. I just thought he was an actor. So I was really late watching. I was in my late.
I thought Eddie Murphy was just a singer. My girl wants to party all the time. What a tune that is, by the way.
What about you? Who's yours?
Oh, Pryor, mate. Pryor's the king, bro.
Yeah, he's a king.
He's a king. And it's not about. It's not just what he was. It's when he was saying it and what was going on. Like he was the precursor to everybody that you see now.
Yeah, that's like similar to, in UK terms, Billy Connolly being the top of that tree, and it influences the next generation, which influences the next generation. So. Your hero's hero is probably Pryor or Billy Connolly if you're in English or American, into English or American. It's very interesting. Look through the linears, like champion race.
One day, I'll be someone's king.
I think I'm someone's hero.
Do you think?
They're just fucking piss cans and cokeheads, but a fan base is a fan base. I like the fucking cokehead dream. I get people messaging me like, my dream's just to do coke with you in the toilet. I went, all right, we can make that happen.
We can make that happen if you're paying.
I make a wish for fucking degenerate spastics. Fucking make a wish. Can you make it come true for me that Jamie does peak with me in a cubicle? Yes, absolutely.
Just on that, we ask most of our guests, do you still party and drink or are you past it now?
Never have.
No, never, no.
Never have. Never been a part. I used to go out when I was younger.
Yeah.
That was for women. Then obviously end up in a relationship with my partner for a while. So stopped going out and I never drank.
Oh, never.
So I know. And you lot are drinkers, right?
Well, I was saying to you before on the camera, and you said, save it for the pod. That's what I was saying. But I honestly think, because I work in a nightclub as well, manage a nightclub, I drink a lot. So I drink 3-4 times a week. And then...
Heavy.
I'm not going to lie,
We don't do things like on here, mate.
No, I'm all in kind of person, you know what I mean? But then I've noticed I'm starting to get, sick when I'm not drinking. And that's not a good sign. I think that's withdrawals.
So shit.
Yeah. No, I'm not even messing. What, you the same?
Weeks ago.
Yeah, mate.
Just because I've not been drinking.
I'm not getting the shakes on, I don't think.
It's always a bit nippy, isn't it?
Well, I'm just starting to think, I feel like shit when I'm having the bevy, and that's not good. That means you're starting to get dependent. So I've just went, no. That's it now.
And that's it, you're going to stop? Or just cut right down?
I'll cut down.
Oh, you can't stop. Can't stop.
Mate, I spoke to someone, and you might know him. I'm not sure if you do or not, but he told me how bad his alcoholism got, and it was fucking bad.
Yeah.
He told me it got to the point where he'd get home, there was no alcohol in his house. He'd throw up, and try and fucking drink the fucking sick, bro. That is...
Is he sitting with us?
That's bad.
Oh, that's bad.
That's bad.
It sounds bad,
I'm
but
not that bad, yeah.
you'd have a night out with him, though, wouldn't you?
You're 2 steps away from there by the sound.
Stupid, you're sick, mate. That's class,
but yeah, you've just got to be careful, haven't you? Because it does catch up on you. Everything, I think you just, at first, you're thinking, oh, it's just whatever. But I think as you get older, and I'm already
40, I'm just dropping everything. Gambling, drugs, and
if you make
booze.
it.
If I make it, 9 more years. I've got 9 more years of this lifestyle. Because I came in fucked, and my mum was leaving to go to a double cleaning shift in the morning as I was coming in from a night out. And she was like looking at me like a disgrace. She went, I've got to go and work a double cleaning shift now. And I went, I'm waving off down the street. So she was fuming with me, quite rightly so. And when she came back, she went, if you carry on like this, you've got 10 years left, which was a year ago. Yeah. I said, oh, that's a deal. I'll take 10 more years of this and check out at 40. Sound. So we had a mutual agreement. If I can carry on drinking and doing drugs for 9 more years and survive, I've won the argument. So we'll see. 2031.
What the fuck is going on? So you'll destroy your body and rot your body
to spite me mum.
And to win a bet. What do you get out of it? Just
pride.
Okay, good.
And if she dies before me, the house. Win-win. Line them up, baby. You mentioned the black comedy circuit.
Yeah.
Is that the first circuit you sort of got onto? Because I didn't, until I started stand-up, I didn't realise there was a whole different circuit for black acts and stuff. And then I went and seen a couple of the shows, and they're fucking so much better than our boring cunt circuit. Sitting down and laughing at a pun, clapping. Get on your fucking feet, you boring cunts.
Yeah, which we're actually like...
I'm putting my heart and soul into this.
Yeah, but you know what I mean?
Fucking stand up.
That's the thing. Black audiences, if they love you, they love you.
Mate.
They love you. They love you. That is it. Like you said, standing up, the hitting of the friend, the slapping, the oh my God, I can't... You'll be there. You've got your next joke ready. You might have... So like you got 15 minutes. You might only do 7 or 8 because the rest is laughing and you got to wait. Let the laughter die down. Bang, hit him again. They come back again. Man, my black people, bro. Like, look at him. Fucking, he's loving. Look at him.
Yeah, but I managed a predominantly black nightclub.
Oh, okay.
For 5 years, so I know because like even with music as well, black people express.
What's wrong with you lot soul? What happened to white people's soul? What happened?
I know, mate.
I know, yeah.
I know, just fucking ever since Elvis, I think we've lost our soul.
No, there's been a few, hasn't he?
No, not white people like buzzing. Even they were boring fans. Were Elvis fans good?
Trying to think who else. I know music.
Who gets on it?
Elvis, though. Elvis is a fraud as well, isn't he?
Yeah, he stole from us, bro.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
No.
Never knows that.
I know.
So yeah, it's
repackaged it.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, he come from the black circuit. I used to work with Ed.
Yeah.
So I used to do
I've heard
compilation
the stories,
shows.
yeah.
So I used to do compilation shows with Ed. So they used to do like some comedy nights. They'll do like music, poet, or spoken word or whatever. And Ed used to come on. He used to do a guy called Jamie Howard used to do a show called Laughing Boy once a month, and Ed Sheeran used to come on. And really nice guy.
Yeah.
Really, really nice guy. Yeah.
Talented guy, isn't he?
Following Ed Sheeran, for fuck's sake.
I am Tony from Liverpool.
Fuck off of your loop pedal. I hate musical acts in any, even if they just present themselves as musicians.
Yeah.
I don't do any banter in between songs. That's my fucking job. I hate gigs as well. Trying a bit of fucking.
Well, I think them comedy nights are quite hard, aren't they? When you've got different, so when you've got singers, comedians, poets, etc. Like, you know, we're very used to like comedy clubs where it's proper setup, which is comedy, isn't it?
I did a mixed bill thing after some poetry. This guy crumbled on stage, shaking, doing a poem. I go in the toilets for a key. He's crying his eyes out. He's crying that he's like crumbled on stage. So I'm consoling this fucking jumper wearing cunt.
Consoling him or hugging him or?
Yeah, just hugging him in the toilets. There's nothing weird about that. I'm just hugging a poet in a toilet. Don't make it weird.
As you do.
Don't make it weird. Okay, so
just whispering in his ear, roses are red. giving him a little cuddle to console him because I'm a nice guy, right? And I thought he had a bit on him. And after it, I go and do stand-up, right? In the last section, he's pissed. He starts fucking heckling me. So I go, mate, don't heckle me. He was crying in the toilets. Fucking buried him. What the fuck, though?
He's an arsehole, man.
Yeah.
Other acts heckling acts.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's
Especially
just jealousy,
when you've
isn't it?
died.
That's just jealousy, mate.
What's it like dying? Well, if you ever have died,
You die on the black circuit.
You die.
It's a death. No, it's a real death. It's a here. There will be white people are polite. That's what I give you. You know.
He's trying.
You're not polite.
I've seen people die on their ass and still people laugh because they think, oh, I want to be different.
Yeah.
I don't want to not like it.
Oh no, the black circuit, they don't give a fuck about that. Bro. No, you're dying. It's death, bro. That's it. You're going hell as well. It's not just death and going heaven. You're going down, bro. You're going, they want you to burn. They fucking, because I think you know what it is. We like to pay as little as possible and get the most out of it. So if you've paid good money to go to a show and the person's shit,
You're getting told.
Oh, mate, you know fucking about it, bro. You know
if the act's not ready for it, if it's like 20 quid a ticket or whatever, do you know what I mean?
Minimum.
Then you're like, oh, fuck, you've got to show up. Because like, if you die on a Thursday for a $5 for the show, you expect a bit of shit, maybe.
But if it's pro bill, and we do know there's pro comics out there who aren't funny.
I've got my own top 50 list here. That'll be released on the member exclusive.
Rotten Tomatoes.
When you say that about white people being more polite, I did a gig in Hull a couple of weeks ago, and this guy in the middle, oh my god, he absolutely stunk the gaff out, and he was doing horrific material, like rape jokes, homophobic stuff.
Oh shit!
And it was
racist. You just didn't want to say that. You don't do rape and homophobia and then leave the blacks out. Fuck off, bro. Just
no, but that stuff landed. He had some good stuff. Oh mate, he's absolutely dying. But the average age is always like 55. They're predominantly pensioners and stuff, and there's pensioners in the front row, like, oh, yeah, I'll try and laugh. But that's giving him petrol to think he's doing.
I can win him
still
back.
doing all right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Oh, it was fucking horrendous. It was
What's his name?
to watch. Lawrence Laidlow.
Don't know him.
Open spot. He's new, but you know, it's not an excuse to be that shite, lad.
But I think what happens with comics like that, I think he sees someone who he admires that says their mind, but that person's got 20 odd years experience behind it. He thinks, oh, let me just think of the worst thing I can say, and he's jumping on. Lawrence, fucking do your research, son. You have to do this game for two decades before you can do that shit. I haven't done a rape joke. I've only been doing it for 16 years. Do you know what I mean, bro? Give me 4 more years. I'll do one rape joke.
Rape stuff in 2026,
Yeah.
He was new, but it was just like, you know, I tell this to my mates down the pub and they all laugh, but it's like, it's really schoolboy humour, and it was just like, no, it's dead, mate. It's like year 9 stuff, do you know what I mean?
Stuff. I wasn't funny in school. Oh yeah, I was.
Mate, let me ask you something. What's that smell in this room?
Well, the smell, it could be me and Tony. Or
The ice shower.
Well, you know.
Could be Jamie.
We've got to have one diva, haven't we? It could be the dead rats. I'm not going to lie, Kane. We might have brought you in false pretenses, promising you a studio.
Heck.
But we had you see that cupboard there?
Yeah.
That had 15 dead rats in a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like, just buried like a fucking...
What, did you lot poison them?
What?
Were they poisoned?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, they just suffocated. I don't know.
No, you got poisoned.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Because I walked in, and it smelled like a fucking...
Death.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
That's the rats. So what happened was a few years ago, these floods around here.
Yeah.
Sounds like a biblical tale.
Yeah. And then locusts came down.
I didn't mean it to sound like that.
And then the sea party.
The fucking lazy lad. Spitting 2 meat.
So, 2 by 2 they got on the ark. These floods in Liverpool, and all the trains, like rows, all around this area. And it was all these, like, this row of shops where the comedy club's on. Apparently all had all rap albums and stuff.
Oh,
Good, like,
mate.
Yeah. They're still finding them now.
So we came in. We came in one day, and it was this time 10. So we're used to the smell now.
Yeah.
We just bathe in this smell. It's our own aroma, and you kind of get used to it. But when it started to smell nice for a brief period in May,
and then it happened again. I was like,
I missed the bad smell. I was like, oh no.
Did you?
I was like, oh, I miss it now. I told you that one because
Can't miss that. It's proper tangy, isn't it?
Oh, mate.
I had a musty smell in my room for a bit, and then it went. Do you remember?
Yeah,
I went, and then it went, and I was like, oh fucking, I need to get that smell back.
You had what was
Like
it?
a musk. I thought my mum wiped her cunt with me sock. That's what I thought it was.
How? What?
There was a crusty sock. It's not mine.
What?
It was my sock, but it weren't my crust.
Did he say he thought his mum wiped her cunt on it?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought
I'm
happened.
glad I've got someone else normal before. You know, I really am.
I didn't,
I get used to this now with you. That's horrible.
I didn't conclude the investigation. But I did some gigs on the Isle of Man. Come back, massive smell. And first few days, I was like, oh, that's hanging. What is that? And then after a few days, I settled into it. I'm like, oh, it's pretty decent.
It's my mum's cunt again.
And then I thought I'll do a deep clean. And there was this crusty sock in my room that weren't there before I left. So I think my mum's had a piss, seen me sock in the washing.
And just wiped.
I think it was that.
He thinks his mum wiped her.
Cunt with me sock. You never know. I might be wrong, but my first head always is mum's cunt. That's my just to eliminate that one.
What happened in your childhood, bro? No, seriously, we need to talk. What have you not brought me on to? I'm gonna get out of this fucking place. Because you lot are gonna cut this shit, and they're gonna be a fucking little soundbite, and you're talking about your mum's cunt smelling, and yeah, I'm getting out of there. This is fucking. You lot.
We're very close. We have, we just have an open relationship.
But that could be the first thing you thought that smelt in your house.
Just by process of elimination. Do you know what I mean? It's like, tell me where in a police drama, like, right, tell me where you was. Tell me where you was. I'm not profiling, but let me eliminate you first, and then we'll get to the real.
All right, let me ask you a question. I presume you got pets.
No, I'm not allowed pets.
You're not allowed pets.
No, because I had a goldfish when I was a kid, and my mum said it killed itself because I gave it a stupid name. Because what happened was, I had a best friend called Jonathan.
Your mum told you when you was little, that the
fish killed itself.
Maybe she did wipe her cunt. What a bitch!
You can have that.
Oh God!
I think it's because she had me when she was quite young, so she sort of resents me and stuff. Maybe deep down, I think there's a bit of resentment there.
How old was she?
22.
Bro, I had 3 kids by the time I was 24. In the black community, it's no trauma. It's called fucking buckle up, son. Mate, I had to raise 3 fucking kids from 24.
No!
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
And do you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah, one brother. Yeah.
Younger?
Yeah, 25. But he's an Ed the Ball as well. He's a fucking fruit. Oh, he's got autism. But, the technical term, but we call him a fruit.
For fuck's
So
sake.
he's an Ed the Ball, yeah. It's a bit of a weird gaff, really. Yeah,
It is.
A bit of a weird house.
And dad?
Well, we've got a stepdad, but he don't live with us. He lives with his wife, like 10 doors down on the same street.
No, please tell me he's lying.
No,
I swear down.
No, I'm so glad you're. Glad you're here.
What the fuck? You've spoken about this on the podcast before.
Oh yeah, mate. This is our 50th episode. I'm so glad you're here.
No, so
I thought I was going insane.
it sounds weird when you say it out loud, but my mum and stepdad have been together about 17, 18 years, right? He lives on the same street as us with his disabled wife, about 10 doors down, 10 doors down or something.
Yeah.
So he comes round ours, 5:30 till 9, goes back to his disabled wife, and then goes to work, comes to ours to cook tea, often mashed potato, and leaves it out for me to see because I've got a phobia of mash.
Are you lot known to social services?
I just think they keep themselves to themselves. Can you be 31 and in care?
I have never heard anything, and you're just talking like it's just like it's nothing.
Well, it's when that's my life. That's when you live it. When
Yeah,
you
but
live life, yeah.
your stepdad is still married,
Yeah.
and his disabled wife, did she become disabled, or was she disabled?
No,
when he
she
married?
come disabled.
And from an accident or stroke? Stroke.
Yeah.
And then did he bail her for your mum?
No, he was always going out with me mum.
So before she had a stroke?
Yeah, it was all like an affair, but it's like, oh, no one's asked. Get on with it.
Yeah, and she knew about it.
Yeah.
And you lot have never thought that the pressure of that stress caused her to have
I
a
don't think
stroke?
she's had stress. she gets a few hours off him.
What the fuck?
I know, but when you meet him, you're like, fuck, he's gone for our 519. It's a pain in the ass, mate.
You lot have ruined this poor woman's fucking
my
life.
my mum has him our 519. She gets him overnight, it's like wiping ass and that.
Maybe that's
Who's
what the
losing?
fucking musky smell was in your house. Maybe it was the disabled woman fucking payback. Did you think about that?
It's not my mum's cunt, it's her catheter bag.
I didn't say that.
You don't know.
Well, process of elimination.
It's
Oh,
an open
God.
investigation.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so it's
What's your family life like?
Fuck, I thought mine was hectic. Mine's nothing like that. Fucking heck.
yeah.
Troubled young man.
Yeah, they live on the same street, sound. Everyone's friendly. There's no animosity there, that's the thing. It's not like my mum will see the wife in the shop and it's like, oh, yeah, right, yeah, right.
So if your mum bumped into
Yeah,
Mrs.
because she
Hawkins,
can't talk, that's why. The woman can't talk, that's why she was not having a go.
fuck's sake. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You slag. Get off my husband and stop wiping your cunt with your son's socks. Oh, shut up, Cole.
Oh, my God. So, okay.
But you know, that's just life, innit? When you're just living in it. When I was 13, we adopted a family from next door but one.
Were they black?
No.
That's called slavery, bro. Okay. We adopted. They do all the cleaning. Yeah. They just love cleaning.
We adopted this family because she was getting battered off her husband. So my mum went, "I'll just come and live in ours." This is when my dad was still with me mum, and my dad ended up having a fight with him in the middle of the street and that, like saying you can't hit women and all that stuff. And we had this family who was meant to stay for a week and ended up staying for 5 years. So not only did we have my stepdad coming round.
I don't know that bit.
That's fucked.
My stepdad coming round every night. We had a full family in, like a woman, 2 kids, a dog. So I was like, I used to sleep on a mattress on the floor and stuff for years. The dog shit on my blazer once. I had to go in school with dog shit all over me. Fucking chaos, mate. That's why I won Tramp of the Year at school. Horrific.
What the fuck? You know what? No, bruv, tell me they're winding me up, please.
Nah.
No, I got to ask the tech man because I think these two are fucking. No, he's lying, right?
No.
This is real.
Yeah.
Jamie's very honest. We're both very honest. So that's why people love us.
We just had. It was just like chaos. It was just me and my brother. The woman who slept on the couch, and her 2 kids. But her 2 kids were older than mine, so they had their own bed. And then I just ended up on a mattress. If my dad was staying, he would stay in my bed because he'd split up with my mum. And it was just like a merry-go-round of bed sharing and stuff.
And then your mum was shagging the neighbour as well at the same time behind your dad's back.
Well, they, there's probably did.
There was a crossover.
I mean, the narrative goes like, Dad left Tuesday and then, I met Dave on Wednesday.
Yeah, because your dad must have went down there and like, you smell like number 32.
You smell like Jamie's feet. So my dad went because they was always getting together and splitting up and stuff. When I was 6, when they first split up, it was Christmas time, and I trying to listen out for Santa. So I stayed on the stairs, and I heard my mum very solemnly split up with my dad on Christmas Eve. So I just went to bed with that knowledge. And she spoke with him because we had too many TVs in the house. Because my dad was a TV repairman of Gorton. Okay. So he just used to collect tellies and fix them, and then give them back. Yeah. So the house was just full of televisions. Shit, yeah. And my mum said it's either me or the televisions, and my dad went to that then.
So you were like the precursors to all of these new shows. It's Me or the Dog. you're taking in Ukrainian refugees for no reason.
Just before the one as well, Shameless.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, Shameless was written about Jamie.
Mate, you grew up in a fucked up house.
Yeah. It was good, though. It's good grind.
I had a great upbringing, mate. Great upbringing.
My dad used to take me to like betting shops when I was 8 and stuff, so he used to teach me how to gamble properly. So it's just ingrained in me, stuff like that. It's weird. But it's the things in your childhood stay with you. Yeah. Because my mum, I come from a long line of dinner ladies, and now I have a bit of a...
I know, tried to make it sound like royalty. I come from dinner ladies.
But now, Joe, when you have little, not fetishes, but little if I see someone in a tabard, I'm like, whoa.
So if you saw your gran in a tabard, you get a little chubby.
I've seen my gran naked, do you know what I mean? So there's not a lot left for the imagination. Just had to help her get out of the bath.
I'm just saying. It gets weirder, bro. This feels like the Twilight Zone.
She got stuck in the bath. What do you want me to do? What? She got stuck in the bath. I've got to help her out.
Oh, fuck. So you had like titties on your shoulder and shit like that?
I couldn't believe how big her areolas were. It was 90% areola. There was no nip to speak of.
Just flab.
Not flab. It was just like proper burger, and it's pink, massive discs. But you ever helped an elderly woman out the bath?
This is fucked up. I hope you're making it up. Please tell me please tell me they're fucking me around.
Nah.
It's probably worse.
Holy
By the way, right, before we done the podcast, me and Jamie, right, knew of each other but never met. I've had to listen to this for, how many episodes, 50?
31 public, yeah.
Yeah. But then there's the others, which when you then you like tell me a bit more. Yeah, so
wow.
Yeah.
So you got to know him on the podcast.
Yeah.
And now look at us.
Look at us now.
Separable. Damaged. No wonder you're ill.
Yeah, that's what it is.
2 hours a week with me.
Oh, that's why I'm ill, because it's 2 hours a week with him and all the rat smell.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Man.
But you know what? The people love us because we're honest.
No, but I think that's I mean, you got your audience, you got your unique selling point, definitely.
Yeah.
Like it's so because do you ever see your fans?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You see them all the time.
All the time.
And what kind of people are they?
I mean, listen, I love yous, but come on, you wouldn't invite them to quiz night. They're all thick as fuck.
Yeah, they're all like us, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, they're, you can tell them a mile off.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can line 10 of them up and you just look for the one with the limp or something, don't you? Dribble on the chin.
That's your stepdad's wife.
I bet she's the #1 patron. Oh, fucking heck.
She's got
Mate, this is the best podcast you've ever been on, isn't it?
Oh, mate, I've learned the most on this. This is the fucking best.
But do you know what, though? That's what I mean. Everyone's life's different, aren't they?
100%.
Just think how many people live in these circumstances. Well, there's not many, is there?
What?
In your circumstances.
I don't think it's that bad. I'll just come
Yeah,
out.
you can over it as long as you're happy. You're happy.
Come out of it.
You're happy, Jamie?
Yeah, of course.
There you go then.
What was your childhood like? Was it?
Mine was all right. Well, it was. Yeah, mine was all right. I didn't get on with my dad. Mum and dad were married, just me and my brother. And then 8 years between us, so I'm oldest. And then my dad died when I was 31. And then at his funeral, I found out that I had 2 sisters. Oh. Yeah. And then a few years later, I found out I had another sister and a brother. So so growing up, I thought it was just me and my brother.
He was a busy boy.
He's a busy boy.
Yeah. Busy boy.
Busy boy.
But just kept it on.
Kept it quiet, and he was. He said like how you talk and you talk your business. Oh mate, he was the opposite. He was the fucking. Butter wouldn't melt in his mouth, mate.
Oh, really?
One of those ones, really quiet, mannered. Oh yeah. And then fucking six fucking kids, mate. I think there's more out there. To be fair, you could be my fucking.
Yeah, maybe.
Could be.
Ginger skips a generation.
Yeah,
so.
you're a throwback. Or throw away.
I'm Kane Brown's brother. That's why I always do well on Black Comedy Night.
Exactly.
Smash it. You can see it, isn't it? He's one of us, him.
Fuck. Jesus.
Yeah, rough, isn't it?
Yeah, but your mum walked out on you.
Yeah, when I was about 4 or 5, maybe. Dad went to prison. Mum couldn't handle it.
How long did he get?
5.
Got 10.
Years. What?
Got 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
The robbery.
Fuck yeah.
Done 5. Then she just couldn't handle the pressure. Turned to drugs. Fucked off. My granddad took me in.
Hold on, wait. How old were you?
4 or 4 years. 4.
Oh fuck! Anyway, you got brothers and sisters?
Yeah, I've got a older sister. She's 4 years older than me.
So a 6-year-old and a 2. I mean,
no,
a 10.
8 and 4.
8 and 4-year-old.
That happened, yeah.
And then
my granddad took me in. I lived with him ever since. But then he passed away a few months ago.
A few weeks ago. Yeah. Oh mate,
well,
sorry.
2 months ago. Yeah.
So that's like your mum.
My dad.
That's your mum.
Yeah.
Oh, your granddad as well.
I've got a relationship. Yeah. No, my granddad took me in, and then when my dad got out.
Your granddad took you in?
Yeah, my granddad.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said your grandmama. Sorry.
No, my yeah. Well, my grandmother passed away about 2 months before I was born.
Okay.
So I didn't get to meet her. Shit. But then my grandfather took me and my sister in when my dad was in jail. Mum got out.
And whose dad was it?
My dad's.
Okay.
But then when he come out of prison, he I've got a relationship with him. Like he's my mate, but he's not my dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's like me, just a mate.
Which is mad because you was 9 when he came out. So that was still.
No, my 10th birthday was.
So
go out on my 10th birthday.
On your 10th birthday.
Yeah.
So
had a bouncy castle and he was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Yo."
But you're still young enough to build.
What's that on your leg? Oh, it's a tag.
It's all tagged up. But then you're still young enough to build a relationship as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So if he really.
Oh yeah, we're dead close. I'm not like thinking, but you heard the stories? Like I tell him out on stage and like. He's just like he's my dad, but he's not like a loving dad. He's not like he's more of a mate. He's just like my first comedy night I ever done. Well, not ever done. It was the first big one. It was for Laughter House, I think it was. Slaughter, Laughter House.
Yeah.
I was about 18 then, about 6 months into comedy. It was my first like these because they were like the biggest back then. Back then. And this BBC writer, I was doing this character act, right? So I was doing this character act about domestic violence. That I was getting domestically abused by my girlfriend, but it wasn't. It was just silly stuff, but I'd play on the fact that it was. Yeah. You know what I mean? It was quite, it was to the bone, but it worked. When it worked, it worked. When it didn't, it didn't. Yeah. BBC writer was in touch and he wanted to like do writing sessions about characters and stuff, and it was a really good thing after 6 months. And he come to watch me, this writer. My dad come down and just heckled me and just put me off.
Your dad?
Honest to God, yeah. Honestly.
Your dad did that?
Yeah.
Knowing that the writer was coming down?
Yeah.
And was he like...
And when I've been like upset, when I'm being like, why have you done that? He said, well, you're going to learn from it.
Fucking hell.
That's what he's like.
What the fuck?
And then I got him back.
Oh, this is...
Years down the line. I what's it called?
Catfish.
Catfish them, yeah. Catfish my dad, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So did you get him to send you like dick pics and shit?
Nah, I'm not Jamie. I'm not Jamie.
I'd have gone in.
Yeah.
But like,
I'm nice and wet. Send me a pic, Big Daddy.
But I'm quite.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I'm quite an old romantic. So I romanced him behind the screen. You know what I mean? Yeah. Got him to get into his feelings and stuff for about 2-3 weeks. Then
did he slag you off to her though?
What?
To the woman you was pretending to be?
No, he didn't slag me off. He was being dead nice. Then I used that against him. You know what I mean? You saying like he loves his kids and all that.
Oh, lying fucker.
Boss, yeah, boss though. And then I dressed up as a drag and met him. I'm already messing up.
Oh, man, what the fuck? No, I said, no, this. I'm walking out. I said, I'm walking out of this fucking place. I was out. I said, that was it. But you did catfish him.
Yeah, then my sister said to me, listen, enough's enough now, because it was getting like deep, you know what I mean? And then I went downstairs, I went, I got you. And we just laughed about it. Funny.
See, a crusty sock ain't that bad now, is it, Kane?
Mate, I'll take the crusty sock.
See, I recently wrote a joke on stage about catfishing my dad.
Yeah.
But then I basically overreacted, you know what I mean? Well, it's a lie. But I ended up saying, get dressed up and go and meet him. And then my sister's going, enough's enough, and I'm going, no, and then I take it further and further. You know what I mean?
Fuck him off.
Yeah, it gets to that stage, and then
Take
then there's a big callback.
Take out your tits and give him a fucking dick whack with your tits.
Send him some pictures of yourself.
Yeah.
No, do you know what? That's fucked, man.
Yeah. That's what our relationship's like that. We try and get one over it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the first bird I brought home. First girl I brought home, and she's quite quiet, and I was just a fucking absolute flit as well. When I was about 18, I was a proper fucking dead quiet monk, you know what I mean? As well. I wasn't myself, you know. I was just dead timid and that. I brought this girl back, she's dead nervous and stuff. First thing my dad says to her, "Hey, our Tony's got a little dick." She was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, he's my son. I've got a little dick, so's he."
Oh fuck.
Yeah, didn't see her again.
Wow. So hold on, wait. So you was living with your dad for a little bit as well when he came out?
You know, he come to live with me and my granddad. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. But in and out all the time. Just like, you know, we get out of the beds and that or whatever and just do whatever.
And so what happened with your mum?
Just never
came back?
No, never, no.
And you never seen her since?
No.
You never seen your mum since?
No.
Since she left?
No. Swear that.
We could be brothers.
Could be. She started to get in touch and that, like, you know, like, so, like, when I... So, around my 10th birthday, my dad come out. She thinks she phoned then, called then, and stuff like that, and then she's like wrote letters or then when Facebook and that happened, like sent it, but too far gone, isn't it? Know what I like about me? I'm all in with you, yeah, but once you fuck me over,
then that's it.
That's it, you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
mate. I think that's what I think with that happened in my life. I do that with people now. Yeah, so
cut them off.
I'll do anything for anyone. I'll give you my last pound. Yeah, but if you fuck me over, that's you are done. And I mean no second chances.
Yeah.
I hold grudges like. Yeah. And so I should do. I just didn't learn how to do my hair or anything. She didn't teach me. I'd fend for myself.
Fucking heck, man. That is. I'll take his situation.
Yeah.
I'll take. Do you know what it is?
What?
His is not traumatic if he doesn't see it to be traumatic. Yours is traumatic to fucking anyone. That's heavy, man. That is heavy.
Yeah.
But
I think there is a common thread with a lot of comedians who have a bit of a chaotic relationship with the parents.
Yeah, definitely. I hated my dad.
Yeah.
So I was all stick no carrot with me. I got hit by my mum once because she had postnatal depression and everything. She just fucking backhanded me once. I went, I've been good for ages, and she went, well, you fucking due one then, aren't you? So she was just like, preemptive one, there's one in the bank for you.
Yeah.
Just get fucking twatted.
Yeah. It's one of them. No, as Jamie said, it's just life, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
But other people, I think, who have that's where they tend to carry that burden and don't ever move on from it and blame the world over it. Like, you can't do anything about it. You can't do anything about it, so move on.
Do you think that comedy's helped you then?
Yeah, especially, it was around that age when when I started, I was 18, trying to find myself, you know what I mean? I haven't got the same friends now. I don't have any family much anymore because my granddad was the big one in my family, but obviously he's gone. So it just grew me up a lot. You know what I mean? Comedy does, doesn't it? Because it's fucking a harsh environment. When it goes wrong, and especially like if you're not confident. Now though, I die on stage now and would not give two fucks.
Do you think that helps start in life?
I think that's helped me in life. That, you know, like, a big guy, but I've always been confident. You know, I've never had a problem with it. I'm not like, I'm just a confident guy.
Fucking hell.
With a soft centre.
Yes.
Hard exterior, soft centre. Fucking hell, Dylan! Who the fuck do you think you are? Pause! We're bearing our souls here! Just pause.
There's people crying behind the
Come
camera.
on, Dylan.
That was
He's just
this was
bare
a
his
fucking
soul.
deep one, bro.
And we need to pause because you need a shit. Are you
Welcome-
fucking
hey.
mad? Binter, get him fucking sacked. He better not be coming off my bottom line. How much are we paying you an hour?
Welcome to
Pause.
welcome to the James English podcast.
Yeah.
Life stories of Tony Callan, James Hutchinson.
Holy fuck.
Ready?
We're back now, Dylan, yeah.
Right,
Sure.
guys.
Sure. Well, Dylan's had his dinner hour, so thanks for your patience.
Thanks for the patience, guys. Just at the break, because my mum's just knocked on the door.
We've had a collective cry.
I feel so. You know what? This is like a reverse charity thing because it's like. I want to do a £2 donation a month to you, fuckers. Oh fuck!
Yeah.
It's proper roles with it. It's like you've been the guest host rather than the guest.
know.
Yeah. No, but it's interesting because I'm getting to know you lot because I've not heard that story, bro. And it's your fucking lives.
It's our lives.
It's our lives. You making a comeback soon?
I sure am, yeah. The 13th of July, everyone. So if you want to come and see me, bare my soul on stage, or die on my ass, I don't care. So come down and watch me.
Wait, Hot Water?
Yeah, 13th, yeah. Oh, a little Wednesday gig just to come back. Just been writing some stuff and get on and see how we get on. And if it goes well, I'll have a few months off.
Come back with another show.
Yeah.
But you have to be disciplined with it, man.
I know. I you know what? It's good like yourselves, and there's been loads of guests who I've met when I was 18, 19, 20, and have come on with the podcast, and we've had them on, and they've all said, give it another go. And nice to have that in the industry, you know what I mean, where people are rooting for you who are doing well.
We're lucky at the minute because Manchester and Liverpool especially,
flying,
at the minute. But there's gigs every night, Manchester or Liverpool. Because I was actually speaking to Martin Moore, who's hopefully got the pod. Yeah, he's on site. And he was saying that he wants to go on first so he can do. There's 2 good new material nights in Manchester tonight, so you can double up on a Wednesday and stuff. Yeah, it's just fucking flying at the minute. So it's the best place to be if you're gonna start comedy or start again. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. You guys are around the best fucking company, bro.
Yeah.
Like to have Paul, Blair, Binty, Adam, and Smith around you. Yeah. Bro.
Yeah, it's strong.
Good
It's
crew,
at the
innit?
moment.
Fucking hell, that's a powerhouse,
Yeah.
man.
It's a good crew.
When was your first gig either? I'm sure I have been on a bill or been a singer.
I heard about you. I don't know if I think I saw you, but I don't think you performed. And then, you were gonna come up when I came down there. They were saying, oh yeah, this guy, and then they were telling me your story. They were saying, oh, he comes off and then he goes back on, but it's really funny and blah blah blah. But then he takes a long time off, and
That's me.
Yeah. It's making sense now. Now you're telling me the story.
Yeah.
But like I only started doing it a few years ago, a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah, it would have been then. Yeah, I was thinking maybe like a
few years ago.
So did you start predominantly on the black circuit, and how did you jump onto the circuit as we'd know it?
Yeah. So black circuit.
Yeah.
Did a black circuit, and then Marilyn from Jongleurs.
Right.
She saw me. I don't even know where she saw me. And then, I went to do like an open spot or whatever. Then I started doing Jongleurs when it was Jongleurs, like when
Jongleurs was a former, like a massive brand of comedy clubs. It's actually for stags and
they're back
hens
now
and stuff. Oh,
Yeah,
back.
they're back now. Yeah, they're back. Someone bought it, and so they're doing their thing now. But so she saw me, and she was like, "Oh, I really like you," blah blah blah. And I'd only been doing comedy probably. So 2008. What's 2008? 2009.
Yeah, 13 years ago.
2009. I think it was because it was the other end of the recession. I mean, I was fucking broke. Yeah, I was broke. I split up with my ex, paying her for my kids. You ain't got no kids, have you?
No.
Mate. No. Yeah, my trauma's worse than yours then.
Trauma top trumps. That's the name of the episode.
Yeah. I fucking just pull out a full ass there, mate. Kids will fuck your life up, bro. No. And then and so I was doing the mainstream circuit, and then I started doing I started doing the black circuit. Sorry, then I started doing the mainstream circuit, and then Marilyn introduced me to the gigs, the CSE. So like the military gigs and all of
Oh
that.
shit, right.
So I started doing those and whatever. Yeah, and then
So you used going abroad a lot and stuff.
So I was going abroad, then I was doing like hotel a lot. Then I was doing like Comedy Store and loads of the others like Banana Cabaret and Beer Cat and all of that.
Yeah, like the clubs in London, the normal, like the generic comedy club
that's
you'd
right,
see. You say like the black comedy circuit in general, it's like a bit more of a better payer just because you built your own fan base and stuff. Like when someone's paying 20 quid to go to the Glee, or maybe not so much here because people come to see Paul Smith or Adam Rowe or whatever, they've got their own following associated with this specific club. But like say when someone's paying 20 quid to go to the Glee, they're just going to see
a generic show.
Show. And even if you rip it, like I don't remember that cunt's name, but he was good.
The black guy. What's his fucking name again? That's what I used to get.
But that had your own following, and the benefit of that
Yeah.
for the black circuit was you're a ticket seller, so you can
Yeah,
get
charge
a bit
more.
more of a premium.
Yeah, so basically how the black circuit works is they'd put a lineup up, 4 or 5 comics, advertise it, big posters everywhere, flyers outside after other comedy shows and parties and stuff like that. And and then say it might be 1,000-seater, so it might be Hackney and Pryor or whatever, and then you can charge more because people are coming out to see you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And so we were actually, our circuit was the first to actually build a fan base outside of, like TV and stuff like that. So if you do TV, obviously you got a natural fan base. People who only might even see you on like live at the Apollo or even on like a fucking panel show or whatever, like 8 out of 10 cats or whatever. But on the black circuit, we had fans that would come out just to see you.
It's always been like, I mean, it's happening now with our like the podcast scene at the moment, where you're building your fan base via the podcast, and they're coming to see you at gigs.
Yeah,
I have a podcast on every circuit you can do at the minute. It's just somehow I've seen you on the pod. I come to your gig, and it's like it's alien to me because you normally like, just generic opening act or whatever, and like they forget you.
You used to get your fans after gigs. You know what I mean? You wait by the door and go, "Oh, I'm not waiting by the door."
There's a different pressure. You're like, oh,
when everyone's leaving, I'm not waiting here by the door because I want everyone to say you well done well tonight.
Standing near the poster.
Just having a cigarette.
Yeah. What are you going to the bar?
Well done tonight. Oh, that wasn't your best gig. But thanks.
Hey, come on. If you're going to the bar, Peroni, please, come on.
Any beef? Yeah.
So it's a different pressure when there's people that you're like, oh, I can't fucking, I've got to put it out the fucking act tonight. Because normally you can just say, oh yeah, my name's Callum Oakley. But if you have a bad one, just give your mates name.
But when people come to see it, but it's a privilege though.
Oh yeah.
People have come out and said, I want to come and see you. Do you know what I mean? And I think that with social media, which is good, what Hot Water have done, with what Binty and Paul done, mate, what they've done is amazing.
Yeah.
And Smith and Adam
started, didn't they? Really?
They started it. They started the whole thing, bro.
I'm snared
flipped on its head now, like.
I'm snared at first by like the old timer comics and stuff like that. It was like turn the nose up a bit.
I had to fucking fight a lot of them, mate, because all nearly dead. But
yeah, it's mad.
So, any plans for the Edinburgh or any special shows at the moment, Kane? Or?
No, not Edinburgh. I've just done a one-man show. I've just done so. Like I said, I just capitalise off my fan base. So I've just done 3 one-man shows, two in Birmingham, 1 in London, all sold out.
Boss.
Yeah, so mate,
you film them?
Yeah, I filmed them. But what I'm gonna do is edit it, see what material I can get out of it. But I've got something planned because I'm not staying here. I'm not staying in England, bro.
Oh really?
No.
Oh, that's a big plan.
We got an exclusive here.
Yeah, bro. That one's staying. No, I'm going States.
Yeah.
Going States, man.
Come on.
I'm going
Wish you the
States.
best of luck.
Yeah,
mate.
I've got a lot
That's
of.
where it's out there, isn't it?
Yeah, for black comics. Yeah.
On the fucking
And they love English, man. Black English guy. Come on, like it's,
Show me the money.
As simple as, bro. Yeah. Listen, James Corden's gone out there. He's killed it.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Gina Yashere?
Yeah.
Gina is fucking.
Daniel Simonson, who's Norwegian, but he was on the UK circuit. He supports like proper big names. Been on the chat shows and all that.
Yeah, London Hughes. Have you heard of London Hughes? Miss London. She's going to be doing her second. She's doing her second Netflix special, produced by Kevin Hart.
Oh, fuck.
Do you know what I mean? So,
But even the club
Fix this,
scene,
lad.
if you get up to headline level,
yeah,
because like you say, they come for the following,
yeah.
and they're doing an hour show every night. It's not like here where it's 20.
That's right. You're right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like you close with an hour.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Dylan, you've had a fucking nightmare there, you know. You're on fucking written warning territory here, you know, Dylan. First day on shift. Okay.
Is this his first day?
Oh, it's first day.
Oh, for fuck's.
Normally Binty, but
Get Binty back, man.
So.
Oh, is he? Yeah.
Is it?
All right. You've got about to be. Could you, Binty?
Oh wow! And today, oh wow, midweek.
Prick.
This seems like a running theme. With
Well,
you.
we have. Benny always has a go at us because
We're always hungover.
we're mercurial geniuses, artistes. So he moans at us if we're hungover or pissed or late.
That's always me.
And now, look, he's thrown one in. He's thrown one in and left us fucking Dylan.
And giving us Forrest Gump.
Fucking get me stepdad's wife in for next episode.
You little fucked up.
What's going on here?
What the fuck happened there?
Do it that way.
We
Do
tried
it,
twisting it the other way.
do it with the grey. You do it with the grey.
Yeah, I think you twist the grey bit on it.
Just the grey bit.
Yeah.
Dylan.
Fucking it, dude. We was on the road then, buddy.
Yeah.
That's going in now.
We went in? Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's more like it.
That's what she said. Hey. Oh, good.
That's
just-
us now, lads.
Let's just test it on the as well. Working. Oh, we're back, baby. Sorry, that was me messing around with the mic. So, so make sure you edit that, Matthew, and
You know
we're
the
back
score.
on.
You know
So,
the score.
as I was saying, hello, Mum.
Let's take it for Mum's cunt sock. Right, so I think she was wiping a cunt with me sock.
Let's not take it back from there. Let's just delete that. So we were talking about, obviously, you going over to the States.
Yeah.
Has you got a time frame on that, or?
Yeah, that's going to be, by the end of this year, I'll go out there for a little bit and come back, and then I'll go back out.
Do some research.
Yeah.
New York or is that
New York
where-
first, and then LA.
Boss.
Yeah, but man,
It's a
I
lifestyle.
am not playing around, man. I'm like
Yeah.
getting
Take
gonna,
over.
I'm gonna get in proper shape and fucking like
yeah, fucking batter them.
yeah. It's rap. It's a rap. Bro.
Because even like I was saying, like when in America, it's not like 20. So like club nights, 20 minutes, 20 minutes,
Isn't
20
it?
minutes. No, the headliner ends with an hour.
Does an hour, mate.
So it's essentially a tour show.
Yeah.
But they get
amazing,
they'll get like 20 grand for a weekend because
yeah.
they'll go like Shane Gillis or whoever, like the big American names. They'll go to comedy clubs in like Austin in Texas and like Nashville and just these different cities, and they're paying like $50 a head, and they have like a 2-drink minimum rule in a lot of places and stuff. So the club's making dough, and the headliner is doing an hour. So it's essentially a tour show, really.
Yeah.
It's what we'd call a tour show,
Yeah.
but they have 2 support acts before it. That's why a lot of the time the Americans' specials are just fucking bulletproof because
Yeah,
they're doing.
I practiced it, bro.
Practicing
doing
it,
an
they've been
hour
doing it for-
Every
yeah,
night.
yeah. Sick,
Every
that.
night. Yeah. So
That's like if we release a special of a 20-minute set, it's just gonna fucking carpet bomb the gaff. You know what I mean, you're just used to it.
do you know? I just realised who you look like. Fucking. And I was looking at you thinking, he reminded me of someone. Chris McCausland. Down. I know it sounds fucking weird. How you speak and how your mouth moves.
Who is it?
Chris, the blind one.
the blind comic from Liverpool.
I don't know.
You
Oh,
don't
he's
know fucking
massive.
Chris,
He's
it's
been
fuck-
on fucking Apollo and all that.
Nah, I told you. Don't like comedy.
Yeah,
blind
Chris
people.
McCausland.
Yeah, you do. You do fuck, but you do fucking. Are you telling me that you don't fuck? And tell me, you lot, that you don't look like. He fucking looks like. Google
Chris
Google
McCausland.
Chris and then have a look at him. You do look like Chris.
Say
man.
that still.
But he look like, mate. If you've not seen
Fuck
Chris,
off.
Google him. Google Chris McCausland and tell me that he looks like him.
I used to get. Have you seen This Is England?
Yes.
I used to get Sean from This Is England.
the one with the
quite
big
a bit.
eyes.
Yeah, the ugly ginger ferret lad.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, Chris.
Oh, my God, you do, actually.
He does, doesn't he?
You do, lad.
Oh, maybe, yeah. I'm not saying. Hey, Chris McCarson's a good-looking fella. Good comic as well.
And have you seen his wife as well?
No.
Brazilian.
Oh, he's a good lad. Really good comic.
I love
Is
Chris.
he from Liverpool, yeah?
Yeah, he lives in London now, I think.
Oh, fucking sell out.
Yeah, he's a boy. I didn't know. I've not noticed that until I've seen that close-up of him. Maybe. Hey, there's worse people to be cordial like, isn't there?
Yeah, I get John Candy a lot, and he's dead.
I think he's got a friendlier face.
Yeah, big jolly face.
I think you got to look at Claire Balding, you know.
Sorry, what?
I think you got to look at Claire Balding.
Oh,
Well, that's been time anyway. Thank you very much for listening to the Hot Water Screen Room podcast.
Catch Tony at Wimbledon. Kane in New York.
Oh God! Is it any other big shows coming up now, Kane? Or
not really. I've
just doing the club circuit.
Yeah, I'm doing the club circuit. Yeah, so I'm just basically going through my material now. So then when I go out there, I've got a fucking solid.
You're based in Cardiff, aren't you?
Yeah,
Must be a ball ache, isn't it? Is there a lot there? No, obviously the Glee and stuff.
yeah.
But is it?
I travel. I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind, man. I'm alright to travel. Like I love doing here.
It's nice up there as well.
Oh,
Wales
yeah.
is scenery. Wales,
Yeah.
mate, it's heavy, innit?
Yeah,
Nice place to live, innit?
yeah.
I don't like to see it.
Liverpool's actually nice.
Liverpool's nice.
If you live in a nice part, if you got money in Liverpool, you can live really good.
Yeah,
But if you ain't got money in Liverpool,
yeah.
You fucked.
You like me and him sleeping on mattresses.
go to school with dog shit on my jacket.
You're
To be
rolling,
fair,
yeah.
I'm from a nice area in Liverpool, West Ham.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm from Gorton in Manchester, which is where Shameless was based.
Did say that, didn't I?
Fuck.
But you know, it's not without its charm. They got little gems out, me, Nicky Butt, other people probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Pressure makes diamonds. And the nicest rows come through the biggest compost heap. What's that phrase about roses in mud?
I don't know.
I'm a rose anyway. Beautiful little delicate rose. And my delicate rose and myself will be here on the 16th of October. The Work in Progress show. Water slide. It's all about your life going downhill. But that's the fun part, like a water slide. And other metaphors will be in there.
Yes, I've got nothing to plug apart from obviously back at the Hot Water Comedy, the best club in the world. 13th of July, Wednesday. 2 shows. I think tickets are running low on them because obviously the King's back. Come and see me do 10 minutes, 15, probably 20. Come and see me do 20 minutes of new material. And yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic week ahead. And I just want to say thank you very much for coming
Kane,
on
anything
and
to
hearing
plug?
our souls.
Nothing to plug by your socials.
Nothing to. Oh yeah, socials. Kane Brown Comedy on Insta,
Yeah.
Facebook, TikTok, whatever. But man, it's been a pleasure coming on here.
Sweet. If you get a chance to see Kane live, he'll be hopefully in your local comedy club before he jets off to the Big Apple.
Yeah.
Check him out. It's fucking fire. I'm going to go and watch him now with a pint. Sign up to the membership and all that. Merch is coming soon. All that stuff. Join us in the Discord. You know the score. Comment Trauma Top Trumps in the YouTube video for the algorithm. Give us 5 stars on Apple, iTunes, Spotify, and we're on the shit ones if you listen on the spaz ones. Right, we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hold on, why don't you do some merch with your mum's cunt smell on it?